Let me preference this by saying that officially now, I'm recognized by the medical services as a therapist. So when I offered you that idea, therapy or counseling, I'm now qualified, and I was going to set up maybe a thing called 15-minute smoke breaks with Tom. People don't like to be sitting down on their stuffed couches and have the word therapy looming over their head. So let me just preference that.
Can be quite daunting.
And I'm no bright, educated university man. I'm quite the fool, but I know a thing or two about human beings.
You don't strike me as a fool at all. I'll have to say some of the greatest fools I have come across have been professedly university educated. Information does not equal wisdom, and I am certain that you know that very well. Perhaps all too well, in fact.
Yeah, but tell that to all these scholars and these people writing their legislations. They seem awfully bright. You had that facade going for a while, didn't you?
Facade?
Yeah. Your books and whatnot. Your programs.
That was no facade at all, Tom. Perhaps I misrepresent myself. Because that work that I did, that I still try to do, I take very seriously. In fact, I've dedicated the majority of my life to it. Even though I find myself in this regrettable situation, I am most certain that the court of law will exonerate me of any wrongdoing.
I don't give a damn too much about court of law. I know that's quite odd hearing from a correctional officer.
It is indeed.
But if you want to talk about the moral aspect, boots on ground and which I'm most accustomed to about seeing people for what they are and who they are. If I lean forward here, you are, without a doubt, the big dog in here. You see, there are people that claim, like our friend Alphonse, he mostly has his nose buried in a phone. He never takes a moment to look up and smell the grass. I think what you did with those tarot cards was a frightening endeavor, from an outsider's perspective. And given that I don't know you at all, the only experience I have witnessed is the outside view of your incarceration and your attitude in it. That's when my astute observation of a porcupine, of a fine animal, but you darn't pick it up, slowly changed to a great white shark. A majestic, terrifying animal that floats through the deep blue sea. Sometimes animals that large would even have smaller fish that would swim under them, feed off their belly and their scum.
Have a good one, Tom. It's nice to meet you, Eliza. If you ever need anything, DJ Cooper in the Lemon West.
Back will God, my friend. Blessings to you.
I appreciate it.
Often, animals like that will even feed off the scum of the belly. Those animals, to me, very, very interesting animals. And in here, you can't help but, compare things to the animal kingdom. McNuts.
What?
Keeping it clean today now.
What clean, brother? What's you on about?
because I'd be smelling poachine up there.
You'd be smelling nothing.
You best not be brewing no alcohol. I swear
That'd just
by
be
it.
the smell of old spuds under your nose there, brother, stuck in your
I'll
stash.
rip the sheets off your jail
You'll
cell. If I
do
fail
nothing.
anything that smells like paint thinner, I will have arguments.
do nothing.
I'll
How would
do
I know how to
everything.
make paint thinner?
I'll do everything.
How the fuck would I know how to make white spirits, brother, you know?
How would we, men like us, know how to make white spirits?
Exactly.
How preposterous.
How would we want to up in the hills there, up in the old Wicklow Mountains?
Yeah, I got my eyes on you.
Sorry to interrupt. You right?
No, I've never gotten the opportunity to experience what happens when two good old gents speak to each other and turn their heritage up to 150%.
How much of that did you understand?
What an amazing question.
Okay.
Like that, for example. Sometimes things are very adjacent to the animal kingdom. That's another gorilla looking at another gorilla, understanding that I see when you're beating your chest. The thing with the tarot cards. Opening people up to spill whatever desires or understanding in their head, and I see you. I said, you strip away a high up chapel like your non-profit business and the efforts that you did, you'll still find a way. Whatever that is, that thing in people's mind that you grabbed a hold of, it's biblical. You take that away, legal, of the highest honor, you'll find a way to do it. On the complete opposite side of the coin, Babylon. No accusations, but the similarities of almost cultic, a dedication, even a religion based around it. But that same itch, take that away from her, she will even find it.
Rest well.
Take it easy. She will even find it. Find to get that very same thing that's
Max,
in human nature.
Can I ask a question?
Shoot.
So, Alfonso said that he's ready to make the skate park. Are you guys against it, or what's the status on that?
I'd say that'd be the warden's pay grade, I'd say, but any construction like that, I'd say, is going hell through.
Got it.
Look forward
So-
to it, I say.
Okay.
So strip it all away. You still find a way to do it. Like the tarot card. It's terrifying.
Have you ever had your tarot read?
I never will and never have.
Mm.
I'm against it completely. I've made it publicly known to everybody in here, and even the wardens, myself, and my colleagues, that the religion that you all based yourselves on, nonsense. I discourage it. I wish I could discourage it. But we're not going to teeter on the line of discouraging such religions.
May I
The idea of
ask-
it,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
go ahead.
May I ask what it is about it that alienates you so?
I came from an old place. You know, people call it Ireland. I see it as more of a halfway between Shrek Swamp and Hobbiton. You know, it's a fine little bog, little swamp. A place dipped in a lot of culture and a lot of hocus pocus, magic, witches, banshees, all the like. And the scariest thing I hear about, you know, you could even say the Loch Ness Monster. Even all that mythical things, the scariest thing I saw are humans. I once knew a very wise woman. And she said to me, there will be always men as in humankind, that will seek ancient scribes in tombs, catacombs, scriptures, relics, and they'll try and use them for power, abuse them for position, and bastardize them to their own benefit. Then she looked at me and she said, and there will always be men to stand against it. That idea was foreign here in America. I knew I would always be one of the men to stand against it, but I had never met the other side of it. Sure, I think throughout histories, there was prophecies of bloodlines and people seizing thrones. That was out hundreds, thousands of years ago. But not until I met a person quite like you who was doing that very thing. Such a so convincingly.
Do I strike you as someone who hungers or wants for power?
Absolutely.
I see.
Possession. And I mean that in the ghost term. Almost possession. There are powerful men and women in this city. I see a plethora of gang members day in, day out, coming in and out of this place. Some of them still reside here. I see those, and I read about those. I see warrants of those that have done magical things. Feats of strength and ideas. Like the birth of a sovereign nation. And I see leaders of armies. But throughout history, it's never been, the general's idea to go to war. It's always the people upstairs that are making the decisions. You're one of those people. Mr. Alphonse, very powerful man, can get stuff done, can rally a crowd, but he's a general. But when you come face to face with someone whose presence reminds you of a great white shark, or if we want to get historical about it, someone like Margaret Thatcher. Now that was quite the reign. These political figures, or even Elizabeth herself. These women, what they did with the influence that they had was terrifying. And that's you.
Well, I can assure you, Tom, I have no interest in sending anyone to war or to co-sign anyone to fight my battles for me. Perhaps I have you mistaken there. for. I am very much aligned with a lot of the things that you have mentioned. Legality
Yeah,
is not
yeah.
equal to morality by any means. People who are offered the opportunity at dignity and given the confidence to do such are absolutely capable of changing their lives for the better. I think what you are aiming to do here in this prison, in this bastion of disheartenment, what you're doing is very honorable. I am no big dog. I am no great white shark. And I am certainly no Maggie Thatcher. I believe you and I want the same thing. Truly.
Well, I mean, you're right. It's actually quite. Well, there's a lot of irony. 40 years ago, you would have been a politician of the likes of Thatcher. And guess who I would have been? Someone who would be wearing orange like yourself. But in today, you're you, and I'm me. There's an irony in that. It's funny how morals can change after a while. But people, they often stay the same.
That is quite true.
You've lost people. You've mourned people. Probably more than what I know. Probably lost more people than what public records would say. Let me ask you something. Have you mourned yourself?
Myself. Do you mean a pity party?
Mourn the person you once were. You're not going to sit here and say that there's not a drastic difference in the person that was held in one of the highest regards, one of the most well-respected establishments. What you're being accused of.
I have, yes. There's an old Italian maxim that basically states, "He who is resistant to change is destined to perish." And I've found that each and every single time that I have tried to run away, push back against the inevitable wheel of time, change that happens to us all, a little part of me has died. Yes, I'll admit. I've mourned that. I've also done the foolish thing of mourning things that have not yet happened, but will never be.
Sorry. Newspapers right there if you guys want. Ooh.
I'm not the only one who has lost. That'll be something that I carry with me forever. But there's only so much mourning and grieving a person can do before you look up and realize that you will have your own life that you still have to live, and there are people who still depend on you. And it doesn't matter how loudly or terribly a heart breaks, the world keeps moving on. Even if you wish you could stop it for just a moment. Or even rewind it to get back what you lost. That is simply not how the world works. And the universe is not fair. So I agree with you. There is a bit of an irony that in another time, we would likely be on other sides of this table, exchanging our colors, but still standing by what we stand by.
You don't stand by anything anymore. Because how could someone go through all that, change and mourn, and sit here and say that they still hold the same values that they held when they began? That doesn't seem right. That's impossible to me.
To say that some of my perspectives haven't changed would be foolish.
Perspective,
It would be a lie.
morals. Let's put it out there. Morals.
Morals. Pray tell, Tom, what morals of mine have I lost or eschewed?
This is
Seems,
Tom over here. I don't know if you met Tom already or
No,
not.
I don't think I
No, you
have.
haven't.
And Miss
lads.
Eliza.
Sorry for interrupting your yap session. Hello.
Yap session.
That's what's going on, isn't it?
Avatar.
Is that what's happening, Unc?
Because I'm not your aunt.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, I
exactly what
won't
we're
call it a
talking
yap
about.
session. They're just having a nice conversation.
More like a yapathon. Anyways, nice to meet you. I'm
Right.
Gavin Gary Garcia. I'm the nephew of the warden.
Nephew
You
of the
have to
warden?
let
Well,
everybody-
welcome.
Everybody, you don't have to do yourself with that last part to everybody.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
my god, I'm so fucking happy. It's Archie.
Oh, I'm just showing him
I feel like
Gavin
we-
around.
We should leave them to it.
Do
Nice
you
to meet
prefer
you.
to
Nice
go
meet you.
by Officer Garcia or
Call me Gavin. Twin.
Gavin? Like the singer Gavin DeGraw.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah, it's
don't
I'm a
have to
big
lie.
fan.
I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. That could be your theme song if you wanted.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, Gavin, you seem quite agreeable.
Or like
Wonderful to
Gavin
make your-
Butler or Gavin Baker or something like, or like Gavin. There's not a lot of famous Gavins that I personally know.
Well,
But,
perhaps you'll
you
be
know,
the
if-
first. Or second, I suppose.
No, I'm
after
just
Gavin DeGraw.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Gavin DeGraw, good old Gavin DeGraw.
Well, my name is Eliza. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Eliza.
Well, hopefully I do not cause you too much trouble.
I don't do that.
The only trouble you're gonna get is from me, eh?
Oh, okay. That's All right.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a hard time.
Well, I'll I won't trouble you anymore.
so you're wrong.
So,
Holy shit. Archie! Ah! A new face.
Gavin DeGraw and stuff.
He's a young'un.
He seems optimistic. That's good. The system doesn't grind him down too quickly. I'd almost say that prison takes more of a toll on its correctional officers than its inmates. Would you agree?
Maybe. For some. A lot of challenges, I'll tell you. A lot of challenges. Not what I thought it would be, though. I thought that there would be a lot of, simple things.
Is
But I
this
think
your
I was
first
going to be
time
sitting
working in
across
a
someone
position
like you.
this? Hmm.
It is.
Ah,
You alright?
ah, I'm fine.
I'm a dime a dozen.
Yeah, so I think the person that was making plushie memorabilia, actually I think some of those are still circulating, was probably not the same lady that was holding that assault rifle that day. Those are two strikingly different people, I think. Forgive me if I think that my assumption is correct in saying
No, I will concede you, rather keen and sharp insight there, Tom. As you're right, is not the same person.
You know, a lot of people said that they get grizzled in the job. Being DOC, they get grizzled around the teeth. I think they just get a little bit more educated. Like, take some of your participants. Take Andy, for example. Andy, sweet, bubbly, jovial, can often have a laugh and a joke or two, with a hint of nasty, venomous rage that lingers behind her eyes, and never, ever, once or would ever want to, be eager to have a conversation about such moral questions. She hates it. She'll often engage with it only in the company of others. Very much a stark difference. Take Alphonse. Jovial, jokingly, bit of a bollocks, if I'm honest. A man who would keep his nose stuck on a phone or stuck on his head with his ideas. But, in the flick of a dime, could rally an army, motivate troops to siege a castle. And then need I say anything about you? Take the smallest example. Stu. Stu, almost is like that of a child. Looking for gratification, looking for securedness, wants to achieve things, get things, will ask and beg and do anything. Stu has one foot in a straitjacket and the other on a banana peel. One minute he can be the jovial Stu that really wants to get the library going, and then the other, well, I'd say he's probably teetering that line of one of those poor souls out there in a straitjacket. It's funny, isn't it? But when the colleagues and the warden say, you'll get used to it. You'll get grizzled around the tooth. You'll start to see things for what it is. I think they expect a moral change in me. But I like to see it as an education. You know what? I thrive in a classroom. So I guess the point is, and probably I'll leave it at that. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Would be the person you are now, the person you were. I think it's fair to say you've mourned that person, and you'll never be that person. You get outside those walls again, illegally or legally, depending on these charges. What do you think the person you'll be? I'll tell you what. I'll leave you with it. Getting called on the radio. Good to see you, Stu.
And you as well. Do you see we got a new guard?
I did.